Hola, amigos.
I like it.
Welcome back to another episode of Below the Yellow Line. I'm one of your hosts, Chunks.
I'm Park.
I'm Braxton.
We're here for episode 8.
Mexico. What do you think?
It was good. It was a whole lot better than I thought.
It was better than I ain't gonna say it was great or anything. It went the way we expected it with SVG,
Yeah.
all that. But that's something I don't see the need to go out of the country for.
Lots of action in this race.
Yeah,
I expected it, but not as much. And some surprises from
Still
the
a road
weekend.
course to me. Still
Yeah.
don't like them.
Yeah. Well, how'd the drivers do? What did y'all think about Blaney?
I thought it was a solid day.
Yeah.
He should have had a top 10 finish, but like everybody else, his car just gave up at the end. And yeah, it is what it is. Second, stage 1. Fourth, stage 2. Good points day for him.
Yeah, most points out of any driver.
Mm-hmm. I
That's-
liked it.
That's very rare for him.
How'd you feel about Chase?
There towards the end, like he had a great day all day long, but there towards the end, I was hoping he'd have caught Bell or Van Gisbergen.
Yeah.
He had the car to do it, but once you have a 16 or 17 second lead, there's no coming back from
No.
that.
You know, he got to get out of his car and started running. They wasn't catching him.
No.
I'll say this before we get going into it. There should have been more cautions than what there was.
Yeah.
It's just on a road course. If it's in the back of the pack or whatever, and
Yeah.
it's out of the way, they're not going to call it. Because
There's one that threw me off.
which one?
Austin Dillon getting T-boned by Josh Berry
Oh, yeah.
right there in the
Yeah.
middle of the track. They might have been just so far back it didn't matter.
Yeah. As long as they can get their cars fired up before they get close, they ain't going to call it.
Yeah. And I'll tell you who had a good day. Finishing 6th. I know the guy spun out at least 4 times, and I don't know how he's up there in the top 10. It's John Hunter Nemechek. I saw that car, the 42, goes around again. And I was like, well, all right, no cautions this time. 42 around again.
You know who got on my freaking nerves this race?
Who?
Watching him with Chase, watching him with Blaney. Chase Briscoe
Oh,
just
yeah.
needs to go on somewhere, get out the way, and let
Well,
the big dogs eat, man.
They apparently him and Chastain
Yeah.
have something going on, and
Yeah.
they asked Briscoe after the race, "What's going on with you and Chastain?" And he was like, "I mean, it's just how he drives. I don't know what happened or anything."
Oh.
Did y'all's radios and stuff work good? Like, I know you listened to the scanner. Was Blaney's fine?
Yeah, Blaney's there towards the end. It would cut out, in and out, because when you got like 3 or 4 different spotters or whatever.
Yeah.
Some of them spotters radios was cutting out.
Okay.
But-
I didn't have Chase's radio till probably, I guess it was 60 laps in, 30 or 40 to go. I had nothing. I didn't know if it was just his decision to say shut up and let me drive or what, but once it came back on, there was a lot of talking.
Well, Denny didn't race this weekend.
No, staying home with the baby on
That's
Father's
it.
Day.
Was it Bourne?
It was
Yeah.
Wednesday, wasn't it? Before
Yeah.
the race. He was requested and granted a waiver to not race and keep his playoff points, and they granted that, of course.
I agree with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
No, he wasn't trying to run another race or whatever.
Right.
Ranchi family. I understand.
Yeah.
I did the same thing.
Bowman was cleared to race this weekend. Alfredo was on standby to race the 48 if necessary.
Did y'all see here?
Alfredo's terrible. He's bad.
That's
a bad
what you
backup.
can get.
Did y'all hear what Bowman had to
He
say?
couldn't walk.
Yeah, like his wife
Dang.
had to pick him up or something. He was bad earlier in the week.
Yeah.
But I mean, that hit he took last week.
That was rough.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't hear about that.
It's
That's
one of the
crazy.
hardest this year for sure.
Dang. Well, the race got started off pretty bad pretty early.
First lap.
Yeah.
But before that, let's give props to Daniel Suarez in the Xfinity race.
Yeah.
Hometown, winning it. Had to drive a backup car.
Yep.
Started in the back of the field.
39th.
Would you say 8 laps to go? Where was he?
And he gained 21 spots in 8 laps in that race.
Dang.
Yeah, he was booking it, man.
Think they held his car tuned up a little bit better than everybody else's.
Well, I
Probably.
think the driver's slowing down. Just
Yeah.
let him get it. Let you get you one.
Well, not on Sunday, but you can get it today.
But that's like, I was watching it, and when he was qualifying, his car was green, like the Quaker State car. And then when it came time for the actual race, it was black. I guess they just didn't throw all the wrap on it or something.
We ain't got
but
time for that.
I don't know. Xfinity is pretty good, though. Bell had a rough day. His engine died on him. He spun out. Allgaier usually dominates Xfinity. He had a broken left rear axle, finished 34th, 15 laps down.
It's a good day.
Yeah, it was awful for him. But that's about it. It was basic.
Yeah, so lap 1, they call a caution because of rain.
Yep.
So is that when majority of cars came down and put rain tires on?
Besides 2.
Yeah, it was the 17 and 2.
Yep. And Cindric later on started doing decent, but you couldn't match them.
I hate rain tires. I'll just go ahead and say it. I
Yeah.
hate when they have to do that crap. Look, let's postpone if we can.
Exactly.
Draw off the track. Look, let's not. We don't need freaking motors on the cars.
Yep, because everybody's trying to be as careful as can be, but you still can't be careful because it's rain.
Yeah.
I'd much rather see a dry track race.
Yep.
100%.
I don't know, at Chicago, I like it when it's raining. Last
Do
year,
you?
I enjoyed it when it was raining.
I like Mexico better than Chicago, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, I like the downtown Chicago feel. It's America.
Yeah.
Is this one of the better, like, do we think this is like top 3 of road courses now?
For sure. I put Coda this in Chicago.
Yeah, that's what I thought was Coda.
Ain't
Yeah.
none of them good.
No, I'd much rather see an oval. But
yeah,
it is what it is. You got to do it.
that's it.
You got to give people like SVG a chance to get
Yeah,
eliminated the first round playoffs.
exactly.
No, but your driver, he did have a good day. He how many points did he earn? Do you know?
Let's see. Chase Elliott got 36 points out of the day. Pretty good.
So I don't understand. I understand like stage win points and all that. I don't understand the other
Where they come from,
Points.
I don't
Yeah.
either. It's got.
I don't know.
because Blaney earned the most stage points.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't understand where they come
But
from.
overall points
Yeah,
at the
I
end
don't-
of the race.
I don't understand it.
I don't know.
Because some days you'll have like somebody, what was it, Larson, that one time he swept the whole day, got like 60 points or something like that, was the
Mhm.
max. But speaking on Larson, did you see like after he was down so long, comes back and gets Xfinity fastest
Yeah.
lap?
That is crazy. I thought the TV was glitching.
So-
too.
If you went on your NASCAR like app on your phone, you know it's got the little bubble and it'll say like Xfinity's fastest lap.
Mhm.
At the end of the race, it still said SVG. What was that? But if you looked at the times, it showed Larson was faster than SVG on the times.
He ran a 10th faster on best lap,
Yeah.
and I think that was Larson's first or second lap back out there.
Mm-hmm. But he's not in all that traffic either, though.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like a qualifying lap for him.
Brand new tires and
Mm-hmm.
out there by himself, no dirty air.
So lap 7 brings another caution.
Most surprising one to me.
The 8, he was near 12th. Locks the tires up. It's turn 1. Well, I guess it's just 1. It ain't no oval. Crashes into the 7 and the 5, the 19 and 38. They also get damage. I think that was Kyle Busch's day right there, wasn't it? He was out after that.
Yeah,
He was the only one that was DNF, right?
I think so.
Yeah, because Larson came back, Allmendinger was back. Yeah.
Yeah, Bush had 1 point out of the whole day.
I
don't know
think
how
that's-
we got a point though.
I think that screwed Allmendinger's day up the rest of the time for him.
Zane Smith and Kyle Busch both got DNFs.
Okay. So I wonder if that took him out. Or Zane Smith. He's
That might
38,
have.
ain't he? Or
Yeah.
is it Todd Gilliland?
He's 38.
Okay. So I don't know if that took him out or what.
What would Larson have done? I feel like Kyle Busch was probably going to have a good day because he did good. What was it, Coda, at the start of the year? He did top
think
3
so.
or something like that. I thought he was going to have a good car, but the one that I really thought just screwed his chance or got it screwed over for him was Kyle Larson.
100%.
I thought his hind end was going to be all over SVG all day long.
The one race he's not doing the Blue Hendrix car, he
Yep.
actually switches it up.
What was it, the Valvoline?
Anytime he switches up his paint scheme, Darlington, you saw him a few laps. Here, you saw him a few laps. I don't think they want you to see
Coca-Cola
anything.
600.
Yeah, it's
Rex.
it's just bad luck for him, I guess.
Do y'all have anything between lap 7 and lap 60?
The only thing I got was stage 1, Priest won,
Yeah.
Blaney second, Chase is ninth. Stage 2, SVG wins stage 2. Blaney finishes 4th. I mean, stage 2 was super quiet. There wasn't really anything.
That's literally what I have.
Stage 3 is when it
So before stage 3,
Started.
though, somewhere in between after stage 2, the 43 runs the 12 up into the wall.
Mhm.
And it looked like he was trying to pinch him or wreck him.
Yeah.
And Blaney said on his radio, he said, "Why is he? It looks like he's trying to retaliate against me. I ain't done nothing to him." So then he's running, trying to get him.
Yeah.
Finally gets close enough to him, a caution or something comes out. I can't remember what happens, and Blaney gets by him, and they never get together. So we never know what Blaney would have done.
I was hoping he was.
Yeah, he was gonna put that bumper on that right rear.
Ty Gibbs looked good all day. Don't know why he didn't pit. Gets an unlucky caution. Screwed the rest of his day. And that's
Yeah.
like at the end. Chase, his interview, he said there in stage 3, he thought Gibbs was the guy to beat to be able to win the race.
Yep.
Get
That's-
past Gibbs, that was not the case.
That's who I thought. We'll get into it later, but really good car.
Yeah.
I really like Gibbs.
So y'all got anything for stage 3
Let's see here.
besides the winner?
Chastain got into Truex. That was racing for Hamlin, and that's when it started to spice up with all the wrecks. That's after that. Logano dumps Austin Dillon, what we was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
How you don't know they threw a caution, but Byron just turned Herbst. I don't see how Ricky
Yeah.
Stenhouse did not plow through Riley Herbst.
Oh, when he started
Dude,
backing it back up.
When he backed up
turned on
and
the
was
track.
coming to spin,
Holy
I don't
crap.
see how he
My
didn't
butt,
just
if I was
blow
hurt,
him
my
up.
butthole would have been so tight.
Yes, that's. I don't.
He
That
got-
could have been bad.
Yeah, he got lucky.
But
Stenhouse-
he was losing so many spots. He was like, "I got it.
Yeah.
I got to turn around."
I mean, you just got to make the move when you
You
think
gotta
you can
go.
do it, and he barely
It was,
got by.
it was just a terrible spot because you can't see the cars coming.
Mm-mm.
And he waited as long as he could,
Yeah.
let some of them go, and he was like, "I just got to go."
But you know who had a terrible day? And I kind of feel bad because being a backup, you want to do good. And driving for one of the best drivers is Ryan Truex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That 11 was never in the picture.
No, not at all.
I felt bad for that. But yeah, that caution when they T-boned, I mean, sitting dead center
Of the
of
track.
the track, and I don't know what position they were in. I have Austin. It's in the 19th position, so it was about mid pack. It was the Joey Logano and Josh Berry comes right into Dillon. I kind of.
Mhm.
I can't remember. Last week I picked Josh Berry, I think. I can't remember. I could be wrong. It might have been something different, but
I don't know.
that sucks because I thought Josh Berry would have been decent.
So here's a fun fact for you: no driver has gotten their second Cup Series win at 2 inaugural races since Marvin Porter. 1957, San Jose. 1960, March Banks. Don't know that track. So SVG is now the second person to do that with the 2023 Chicago Street Race and
Yeah.
Mexico City. Thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What'd y'all think about his kick at the end?
I love.
I
when
didn't
he
think
does
it was
that.
going over the fence.
Barely made it.
Yeah.
That's cool. That will. Everybody's kind of got their own little spin.
Yeah.
If like the Chastain watermelon,
Yeah.
the kick.
I like seeing stuff like
I do
that.
too.
Makes it interesting.
Something signature.
Yeah.
And Blaney gives his flag away.
Yeah.
What's Chase do?
Slams a beer over his head and chugs it. No, I think all Chase does is appreciate y'all coming out. Throws a thumbs up.
But yeah, SVG wins and with a 17-second lead.
Yep.
Like I said, he could have got out and started running.
He put on a clinic.
He did. Led 60 laps.
The only thing I told both of y'all yesterday, I called both of y'all. The announcer said, "This is why you put a guy like this in the Cup Series. He's ready to go to the playoffs." You put a guy like that in the Cup Series to win one race a year and get put out first round like you were talking about earlier.
The only way he has a chance is if first round is a has a road
course.
course.
Yeah.
That's it.
But
I
they,
mean-
I don't know if y'all heard them, but they are projecting him to win the rest of the road courses. The commentators was.
What's he going to do in an oval?
They better
What he's
watch
done
out.
all year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Here's something I was going to bring up. So now that SVG's like the king of the road course right now. So Chase was before in the old cars, and he's number 3 in all time wins on road course with 7.
Yeah,
And first is Gordon
Jeff
with
Gordon.
9, and I can't remember who was
I
8
can't either.
or who was second with 8. But Chase has got 7, and this is already SVG's like second or third, or is it more
What
road
win?
course win?
Just second.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna catch Chase pretty soon unless Chase figures something out or
It
has a
looked like
better
he was
start.
figuring it out yesterday.
Yeah.
I feel like if he had better track position early, he could have managed to stay up into the field instead of having to work to get there.
Yeah.
if I'm a Chase fan, that's what I'm wanting to see, though.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it's been a
That
rough
tickled me,
year.
dude. It
The
was
top
something
3
to pull
finish,
for.
gets on the podium. Don't know how to do champagne, but hey, man, he's on the podium.
Yeah.
So this has been a big topic on the podcast, the Hocevar and Stenhouse drama.
Yes, sir.
It continues yesterday with Hocevar. How many laps down? 1.
Yeah, it was a lap down.
Just spins.
Just
Stenhouse,
dumps him.
Yeah.
Spins
But-
himself out, too.
Clay, you had something to say about it. Might not be a hot take, but what'd you tell us before this?
Oh, how I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I love the crap. Like he was not in any talks all day long until this happens. Hocevar's name is being mentioned every race for either a good reason or a really bad reason, and he might get his hind end whooped by Stenhouse after that. I don't know.
I don't know how tall Stenhouse is, but
He's
6'5".
Hocevar, yeah, he's a big boy.
What do you say? Like meet me, or I got you when we get back to the
Yeah,
states or
yeah.
something. Do to Mexico. Let's go to Mexican prison out there or
Yes,
something.
sir.
Come on.
Might be best for him.
Yeah, leave him there.
Yeah, just stay there.
He'll do better in jail than he would in NASCAR. Dude's awful.
So I don't know if Stenhouse will do anything because last year he did. Him and Kyle Busch got in that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't. I think if he starts hitting Hocevar's is going to be like, stop. I just don't see him fighting.
No.
Yeah.
I want to see. I
We'll
want to.
see.
I want to see him dump him at Pocono this weekend.
Which one?
I want to see Stenhouse dump
Wouldn't it be funny
Hocevar.
if Hocevar
Dump
dumps
Hocevar?
Stenhouse?
Oh, 3 times.
Yeah.
Boy, you talking about mad?
If you don't fight then, everybody's going to do it to you.
yeah.
I feel like you have to do something.
You can only get bullied for so long. I don't.
That'll be interesting next week to watch that drama unfold.
Because who was it? Who else was it? Chastain had something out for Hocevar at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they ever settle that, or just kind of forgot about it?
No. It's water in the bridge now.
Let's see all the cars go after Hocevar. Like, we don't
Yeah.
care about winning. We're just chasing
It's
that
gonna be
car
a
down.
demolition derby.
He slows down. I slam my brakes to get right beside him.
Box him in.
Yeah.
But our drivers, yours finished 3rd.
Yeah.
Ours 14th. Should have been top 10 like you said, but stuff happens, cars fall apart, and still a top 15. He's not a road course driver, so that's good. Then the man in his hometown finishes 19th.
Yeah.
Which brings me to most disappointing driver. Mine is Daniel Suarez.
I don't really know who I would pick. I would say with the car he had, I'm gonna do my most disappointing and my most like surprising with the same guy for two different reasons. I'll say my most disappointing was Ty Gibbs. With the car that he had, the finish, I don't think the finish was bad. Where did he finish at?
It was top 10, wasn't it? I think so.
It might have been. But then, all right, who you got?
I did Hocevar.
Did you?
Because, like, he's super aggressive. You think road course, you bully your way up to the front.
Yeah.
But, let's see, he qualified 23rd, finished 7th stage 1 and 9th stage 2, which is pretty good. But finished 34th after bumping with Stenhouse and spinning out. And is this going to continue to be a rivalry?
Yeah.
I think it is 100% for sure. But
So the reason I picked Suarez, he qualified 10th.
Mm-hmm.
He got experience the day before. He knows the course now.
Exactly.
And I don't know.
Shows you the talent difference from Xfinity to Cup.
Yeah, we've talked about that before.
Playing with the
too.
big dogs.
So, Clay, I guess we'll start with you. Most surprising driver is
Ty Gibbs. Because I thought he disappointed me with the way he could have done a whole lot better. But I think that last pit strategy, he came off 11th on the last pit going into that caution, and Chase came out 12th. Chase passed people like it wasn't nothing, got right past Ty Gibbs. But Ty Gibbs, he did so good early on. I don't know what happened there at the end. I think with battling against Chastain, one of the best defensive drivers out there, it kind of ate his car up. But I actually wanted Ty Gibbs to get a win. I really did.
I was hoping he was going to win Xfinity.
Did he race Xfinity?
Yeah, but
Who you got?
I did Blaney. I mean, he finished 14th, but still had a good day from points. Started in 18th, like we said, 2nd stage 1, 4th stage 2, and he ain't a road course guy, so I was tickled. Should have been a top 10, but
yeah.
hey, you got Skeet.
Michael McDowell. Now, hear me out
Yeah.
on this one.
He had a good day.
Against all expectation, his win odds plus 2,200. And that was the pre-race betting odds. McDowell delivered a stellar performance, finishing in the top 5 and showing he can do good on a road course. I mean, we've seen him qualify good. He just don't have good runs. And
Yeah.
maybe this we're on the home stretch for the playoffs now.
Yeah.
We
We
just
got-
need consistency.
Yeah, maybe a top 5 is what they need to get some momentum.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they're looking like in the points, but maybe
I have no
maybe a
clue.
win or continue with the top 5s can get them in.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll go into paint schemes.
Yeah, we can. Who you got?
I got Alex Bowman.
Okay.
You know, he always drives the Ally car, but I never pay much attention to it. But he was at the front this time. That purple and then the black.
Finally got to see it.
Got to see it, and he did really well in it. I like the Ally 48 Chevy. What you
pretty
got?
good. I got
All right,
Larson.
Skeeps, what you got?
Okay. Okay.
Who you got?
I got Larson. Just because he finally switched it up.
That's nice.
And I like it. The old red Valvoline car.
Something different.
Yeah, I like his. And
He could have drove a daggum cereal box.
him and Byron, both their Valvoline cars look really good.
That's my favorite car, is that Byron car, or the one out of all he drives.
Well, that's the one he raced, but you picked Bowman.
What you got, Skeeps?
I had Ross Chastain Wendy's car.
Yeah, it looked good.
I think SVG's drove it before. Somebody's drove that car or close to it. I don't know.
Suarez.
It might have been. I
The
know.
Frosty?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Suarez has drove it one time, but a little different or something.
I guess Trackhouse has that sponsorship.
Probably.
I don't know. He's always in that Bush car, kind of like. But he changes the Bush up. He'll go
Right.
Bush Apple, regular Bush.
The camo's my favorite.
Yeah.
Bush Peach. I need that to come back. It's a good beer. It's so good.
Next.
Predictions at Pocono. before we get into that, we picked right.
Yeah, we did.
So I'm tied with
'Cause
Clay
you forgot
now.
about SVG, man. You can't forget about him. It's the one race he's good
Dude,
at.
I was hoping he was going to get dumped or something.
Well, it's not Chicago. Him and Larson's not battling each other.
Pocono.
Who you got?
I got Tyler Reddick, Chase Elliott. I want to go Bell, but I'm going to go Byron. Reddick, Byron, Elliott.
Pretty good. Pretty
No,
good.
it is going to be good.
Okay.
Who you got?
I got Blaney, won here last year, hoping, like we talked about last week, he finally got him a win. Maybe he's more comfortable and everything, but I'm hoping he picks
He also
it up.
got his first Cup Series win here.
He did. I'm going to pick Chase. Chase had a big momentum weekend if they can keep this going up.
It's a good
And
pick.
his crew chief maybe, I don't know, ain't there for the race. He might do pretty good. And old Denny Hamlin.
With the return and
Yeah.
a big weekend off.
Yes, sir. Just had his kid.
Comes and dominates.
He got skied.
The exact same drivers.
As me.
Ryan Blaney, Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott.
Yes, sir.
Here's why. Ryan Blaney won there last year, and that's where he got his first Cup Series win. Denny Hamlin, 7 wins here, and that's the most among active drivers. Chase Elliott, he's the most consistent driver here, and he has a win here. Do you know how he won? So 2022, Denny Hamlin won the race. Kyle Busch came in second. Chase came in third. They both got failed post-race, and Chase won.
Dang.
So, but his average
Nice.
finish here is 10.3.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've
Like
got
this is a-
6.7 right here. And he's third best, but
That might be in the next gen. The one I have
Yes,
is
it
probably
is.
just everything.
It is. Since February of 2022 is what
Yeah.
I got. Yeah, you're right.
But he still got the best average here.
Yeah.
So, Park, hopefully our drivers do good
I
next
hope
week.
so. Clay's
Dang.
got to catch back up.
Hey, look, I wanted to keep it interesting on the pod. You know, I want to fall back a couple races, then bring out the pure knowledge and know who's going to win.
I think, like, loser, last race of the year, or last pod, we got some kind of punishment.
Can't shave our heads if you already do that. Parker's like, dang, I need a haircut. I'm going to lose.
Might as well. Might as well.
But yeah, y'all thought it was interesting. To me, it's just another road course, though. I really ain't got much. I mean, there was some controversy on this that kept it interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But other than that, it's a road course.
pretty much.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is.
I'm ready for next week.
Me too.
Yeah.
Tricky triangle.
Yep. They told so Chase is driving in the
The
Hendrick
Xfinity.
17. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I'm excited to see that.
Yep.
Normally, if the driver drives Xfinity, gets a good feel of that car, comes in on Sunday, normally does halfway decent. But I need Chase to qualify good.
Yeah.
That's all he needs.
It's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
But do we
Well-
have any comments or anything?
I think it was Ben talking about Hocevar and Wreckhouse. But here we go again. There's more going
Yeah.
on.
Ben, you'll have to comment and let us know what you think. Because this one, you can't blame it on Stenhouse.
No.
That's all I've got, though. Like I said,
Pretty bland.
Yeah.
SVG led 60 laps.
Out of 100.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not much to say.
No.
So I'm excited for next week. That's all. That's all I
Yeah.
know. I'm ready for
That's it. And then, is it the week after that, Atlanta Night Race?
it. Yes, sir.
That'll be a good
I'm
race.
pumped
right
for
there.
that.
Yes,
On a
sir.
Saturday.
Yes, sir. That'll be a good one.
Yeah.
Well, all right, then. Well, I guess we'll see y'all at Pocono. Thanks for watching.
Peace.